Hey mama, welcome to Mum Day. Today's movement session is sciatic nerve pain relief. Sciatica during pregnancy is very common, but unfortunately it's so painful. Your sciatic nerve runs from your lower back, down through your glute, down the back of your leg, and into your foot. And if this nerve becomes compressed, then it can lead to pain, numbing, tingling, and it can be very uncomfortable. This often happens during pregnancy due to weight gain, shifts in posture, and your pelvis working really hard to stabilize you throughout pregnancy. In this movement session, we're going to be working on mobilizing the hips and the pelvis, as well as mobilizing the sciatic nerve to hopefully bring you some relief from sciatica during pregnancy. We don't need any equipment for this flow, but we are going to be doing some seated stretches, so grab yourself a chair and let's get into it. We're going to start down on the floor in a hands and knees position for some cat-cows. So we're going to have our wrists directly underneath our shoulders and our knees underneath our hips. You're going to take a nice inhale here, drop the belly, lift your tailbone, lift your gaze. And then exhale, we're going to reverse that. Think about tucking the tailbone, rounding through lower back, mid back, upper back. Push the ground away to find space through your shoulder blades. Finally tucking the chin. And then you're just going to roll through those two movements, flexion and extension of the spine, just with your own breath in your own time. Throughout this entire flow, we're not pushing into any sensations of pain or discomfort, but I do want you to find as much range of motion as you have available for you, but in a place where your body can feel safe and relaxed and release tension. Taking big inhales, expanding that rib cage, and then passive exhales, let all the air out of your body. Nice, let's go for one more of our cat-cows. And then we're going to take a seat on our bum and we're going to have our feet out really nice and wide. We're just going to go for some hip switches here. So dropping our knee in towards the midline. And then let's go ahead and switch. Mobilizing through the hips here. And again, just keep breathing. Notice if you're holding any tension in your jaw, in your glutes, in your abs. And just really try and focus for this flow on releasing any of that tension and allowing your muscles to relax. Let's go for one more of these switches on either side. And then we're going to end up in this 90-90 position. So you're going to shift yourself forward. We have a 90-degree angle with our front leg, 90 degrees with the back leg. Think about squaring off your hips and your shoulders. Sit up really nice and tall. Find length with your inhale. And then exhale, we're going to fold over that front leg. And in this position, I just want you to think about being heavy. Allow your body to just sink into the floor. Again, noticing if you're holding that tension in your jaw, in your glutes, in your hips, and just really try and melt into the floor and let all that tension out. Now, depending on how big your belly is, you can stay up on your hands or option to come down onto the forearms here for this kind of modified pigeon stretch. And just keeping those big inhales, expanding through the whole rib cage, so the front, the back, and the sides. Feeling that release of the muscles on the side of the glute on that front leg. Nice job, mama. And then if you're on your forearms, push yourself up. I'm gonna take my hands behind me, and then we're just gonna go ahead and switch over to the other side. So same thing, we have that 90-degree angle at the front and 90-degree angle at the back. We're gonna square off those hips and shoulders, sit up really nice and tall. Find length with your inhale, and then exhale, folding over that front leg. Noticing if one side feels any different to the other side. And again, just really breathing into the rib cage, melting into the floor. Allow your body to be heavy, release that tension. Release your eyebrows. Filling the body with air. And then just let all that air out of your body with your exhale. Option to come down to the forearms here. Nice job, mama. Final breath. And then for our next stretch, we're gonna make our way onto the chair. So bring yourself up to standing and take a seat. We're gonna come into a figure 4 stretch. So I'm gonna bring my right leg over the top of my left leg. And then same thing, I'm gonna inhale to find length through my spine, nice flat back here. And then exhale, I'm gonna hinge forward, folding over that front leg. You should feel that really amazing stretch on the outside of the glute on your top leg. Now, option to stay here. You can also take your hand and press your knee down towards the floor to intensify that stretch. And then you can also fold a little bit more to find a deeper stretch. So just find a point here that feels comfortable in your body, but where you can feel that stretch on the outside of the hip. And again, just keep breathing, really filling your rib cage with air with every inhale. See if you can hinge just an inch or two more to increase that stretch. Nice job, mama. And then what we're gonna do is take our hands and we're gonna pull our knee in towards our chest, and we're gonna turn our shoulders and our gaze over that knee, and you should feel an amazing stretch through your piriformis on the outside of the glute. And then we can release, and then go for that crossbody stretch again. And just playing around with the angle of your upper body to feel that stretch. Nice job, mama. Let's go for one more of these crossbody stretches. And then let's go ahead and switch sides. So figure 4 on the other side. Again, noticing if one side feels any different to the other side. Sit up really nice and tall. Nice job, mama. Just breathe. Melt into the stretch. See if you can go a little bit deeper. And then when you're ready, we're gonna go for those crossbody piriformis stretches on this left side. Nice job. Let's go for one more. And then final thing that we're going to do in this mobility flow is some sciatic nerve glides. So what this looks like is we're going to start on our right side. You're going to bend your knee, and you're going to round through your back and tuck your chin. And then you're going to straighten your leg, flex the foot, arching through the back, and you're going to lift your gaze up towards the ceiling. And then we're going to repeat that. So round and bend the knee, tuck the chin, straighten the leg, flex the foot, arch through the back, and lift your gaze, lift your chin. And we're going to do that about 10 times on this side. So this is mobilizing the thoracic nerve, the sciatic nerve, so that it can move a little bit better and breathe better. Rounding through the back as you bend the knee, and then straighten the back, straighten the leg, flex the foot, lift the chin. Flossing that nerve. And mobilizing the nerve is hopefully going to bring you some amazing relief for the rest of the day. Nice job, mama. Let's go ahead and do that on the other side. So round through the back, tuck the chin, and then extend. Good job, mama. Last couple on this side. Let's go for one more of these nerve glides on this left side. Nice job, mama. And that's the end of our flow. If this brought you some relief for your sciatic nerve pain, then you can repeat this multiple times throughout the day. Definitely do this daily throughout your pregnancy to help relieve any pain that you might be experiencing through your sciatic nerve in your glutes and down the back of your leg. Thank you so much for trusting me with your prenatal fitness, and I'm so excited to see you in our next session together. Bye, mama.